Suella Braverman has done something that no Home Secretary has ever done. She has called the immigration crisis that we face in the UK for what it is. It is an invasion of economic migrants, mostly men. Watch this clip.
The British people deserve to know which party is serious about stopping the invasion on our southern coast and which party is not. Some 40,000 people have arrived on the south coast this year alone. Many of them facilitated by criminal gangs, some of them actual members of criminal gangs. So let's stop pretending that they are all refugees in distress. The whole country knows that that is not true, and I am determined to do whatever it takes to break the criminal gangs and fix our hopelessly lax asylum system.
Suella Braverman has called it an invasion. She herself admits that there needs to be an overhaul of the entire system. She points to them, you are playing political parlour games, we need to sort it out. 12 years! You've had 12 years to sort it. You've done nothing. Don't pretend that you're tough against immigration. You're tough against immigration because Nigel Farage has lit that fire and he's shoved it up your arses. The only reason that the Conservatives are dealing with immigration as harshly as they are is because they know that the public are fucking annoyed about it. They know that, oh, this might lose us the election if we just carry on letting all these people through. Why do all of them come to Britain? They are economic migrants. There's a safe place in Calais. They go through the entirety of Europe to get here. Why do you think that is? Why do you think they get to France, Germany, everywhere, and then cross the channel and come here? Why not just stay in all those European countries? Because they can stay here for years, just appealing after appealing after appealing, not really being deported whatsoever, and go and get a job next week. The ones that escape like, oh, bye, running across them beaches, straight to a factory near me. Who makes up the majority of migrants? In the first 6 months of 2022, more than half were from 3 countries. 18% of these economic migrants, or gimmigrants, 18% came from Albania, 18% came from Afghanistan, 15% from Iran. The number of Albanians making the crossing has risen sharply since 2021. Iranians were the biggest group, accounting for 30% of all small boat arrivals. And in 2021, 75% of all small boat arrivals were men. The majority of these refugees, give me a fucking break, they are not refugees. If they were genuinely seeking refuge, they would stop somewhere in Europe. I don't know if they realise where they come from. You have to go through Europe to get to Britain. Plenty of safe countries. They are here for the money. 7% were women. 7% were women and 12% were children. Where are there no women refugees? Is there something in the water that just keeps making them having boys? No, because all the women are at home. Don't worry, kids. You'll see Daddy at the weekends because Monday to Friday he's working away. Where does he work, Mummy? England. 3/4 of these children were male. No, barely any females. They're dropping phones into the channel. They're wearing quite nice clothes for refugees. Jeans on, nice shoes, nice gilets. They've got plenty of nice stuff going on. They are taking the piss. From January to June 2022, the nationality of people that came here the most was Albanians at 2,165. Albanians, they're coming to a hairdresser's near you. There are resettlement schemes available for legal routes to Britain. If you want to come to Britain and you are who you say you are, genuinely in refuge, use a legal migration route. We have the UK resettlement scheme. We have the community sponsorship scheme. We have the refugee family reunion. They did a survey in the jungle, which was situated in Calais, and nearly 80% of them said that the reason that they want to get to Britain is because of family ties. Well, here's a legal scheme called Refugee Family Reunion Scheme, opened in 2011 to partners and children under 18 of those already granted protection in the UK. In 2020, just 50 Albanians came to the UK. In 2022, that is now 12,000. 10,000 of those Albanian nationals are male, and that represents 1% of the entire Albanian male population. 1%? Really? The Shadow Home Secretary says, it's immoral. They are refugees. Wake up. Wake up. They are not refugees. The refugees complain about their conditions at these holding centres. Well, fuck me. Why don't you go back to sea? 2022, we are over 40,000. It's been published recently that the UK is spending £7 million a day. Now, I'm going to say this. We have a social housing crisis in the UK. Not for migrants, we don't. We're in a cost of living crisis, yet we're spending £7 million a day on hotels, private landlords, for people to take in these economic migrants. No! One of the ways that we're going to resolve this, apparently, is by giving the Albanians money. Send them back. In France, please take your economic migrants back. Please, the people in the UK keep moaning. You need to give us some money because lots of beach, so we can't actually. Fuck off! We've already given you loads of money. Do you remember Brexit? We are still quite upset about this because we lose a lot of money, so we need you to pay us more money so we can feel black hole. They are taking the mickey. That is when the British get annoyed. They don't really care about anything they can't see or they're not directly affected by, but the minute it's on their doorstep, that's when it becomes the problem. I enjoyed the video. I enjoyed seeing Suella Braverman talk tough like all the other Home Secretaries have done. Let's see if she actually makes a difference. Let's see if she reactivates this Rwanda deportation scheme.
Men, manly men,